Hello Leos, and welcome to your June 2022 reading. So, I meditated on your energy and what Spirit wanted to talk to you about. The first card that to come in as you come in into this month, I have the 10 of Wands. And the 10 of Wands, this is when we're feeling heavy, we carry so much on our shoulders and we don't even know where we're going with this. Okay, there's that time to drop something. After that, I have the 5 of Cups and then the Ace of Pentacles. Now that sounds a bit weird, but then I see what's happening. That Ace of Pentacles is like a new thing, a new project, a new worth for you into something concrete or whatever. But of course, as long as you're in the 10 of Wands, you cannot see that Ace of Pentacles that's in the hand of God, because here you don't have it in your hand yet. You need the page or the king or the knight or whatever to hold it. It's floating over your head here, but you think that guy can take it. You can't even see it. And I think because he's carrying a lot of his old sadness and sorrows. Under the 10 of Wands, I have the 4 of Cups. So see our 5 of Cups, how we have like those 3 cups here that are spilled. In the 4 of Cups, that's all that guy sees. Like in the 5 of Cups, that's all the guy sees also. And he doesn't even see that Ace of Cups. Like he wouldn't be able to see the Ace of Pentacles either. And then under that, I have the Queen of Swords. So that speaks of the Leos of you out there that filter what is, first of all, carry on your shoulders all of your past hurts and sorrows and grievings and disappointments that make it like this is all that I am seeing. And the Queen of Swords, she's all about perception, what we perceive in life, how we perceive reality. So that's why if she's from a wise standpoint where she purified her water, she becomes like the no bullshit queen. I know of what exists out there because I've lived it, but I am not seeing life through it. So that's why I can still see opportunities. I can still see the beauty of the forest, even if I would have been attacked by a bear in it. I can still see it. I've matured, grown, transcended my experiences, and now I know there are bears, but I'm not seeing life through that attack and that trauma. So that's why she's still welcoming. But when she has a crown of butterflies, that went from the caterpillar to the butterfly, that transcended the trauma. So if not, that sword can hurt her as much as it can hurt the ones in front of her. She actually holds it in front of her like this, not like the king who's like this, but her, it's there. So I can hurt myself as much as I can hurt you. And so this is a bit, the way I perceive life actually hurts me, because it reduces what I can experience to what I've already known, and I'm carrying all of that on my shoulders. So under our 5 of Cups this month, I have the Wheel of Fortune, the Knight, the Page of Swords, and Justice. Look at the rebalance that is happening. And having justice there, of course, it talks about all those unfair times where, and in interaction with others, House of Partnerships in every level, it was unfair. but now I will understand why. And that is what is going to allow the wheel of fortune to finally turn for me. And what is it that I finally understand? Oh, that's going to be one heck of an understanding, because these cards kind of blurred themselves out there. And I would have wanted to pick bad cards. I would have picked these ones. 5 of Pentacles. All those times I was abandoned. I was made feel that I wasn't enough, that I had to compensate by taking more responsibilities or by denying myself in order to deserve a little bit. And I still got screwed. And I part of me even ended up believing that I can't trust anybody because they're gonna just come and rob me. This is what happens. I better close up and protect myself because people don't give. And I walk around with swords, these beliefs of what I've just all said, constantly in my heart as I walk. Ow, ow, ow. Now, of course, all of this came out. So this realization, and I verbalized it in that way, but for you, of course, it's gonna all be different because you all have different baggages, okay? But if you imagine, if you see life through this pair of glasses, how does it look out there? It's not so shiny and beautiful, isn't it? Pretty depressing and limiting. Under the Ace of Pentacles, which is going to be that beautiful new worth here, I have the High Priestess. That notion to finally rise your head, get that cup, and it's in the row of, there's a sword and the High Priestess and Justice, and I mean, geez, 3 major arcanas right there in that row. That is really a soul lesson, soul input that you're getting. And what it does here, I have a 10 of Pentacles, King of Cups, and on the side I had the 9 of Wands and the 7 of Cups. So right away, 10 of Pentacles came out for Gemini, for Cancer. And as I was explaining in these ones, yes, the 10 of Pentacles is a card of continuity, abundance, richness, stability, and so on, that goes from one generation to another here. But it also represents, that's kind of its peak, and we do go through 10 of Pentacles often in our lives. The more conscious we get, the richer, the more profound, the more luminous our pentacles become. So, associated with the King of Cups, we're talking about emotional baggage, emotional wisdom from traumas, beliefs, things that we've been carrying that could have, of course, gone from one generation to another, okay? But that our soul chose to confront. And what this mastery of holding your cups, your vibration, healing from the old pain that brought all of that with it, okay? That affected right away your swords, your mental, and your relationship with here, and that made you use your fire in a certain way here. But look at that, it made you put yourself on the defensive and have a very hard time figuring emotionally what is in front of you. So, and here I have the 2 of Cups. So for a lot of you, this has been represented in your relationships. We do have Justice here. So let's clarify this for you, Leos. I call upon the divine. I call upon the light. I call upon the Holy Spirit. help me clarify this reading for Leos for the month of June 2022. There's a Leo. Here's a mini lion. Okay. Yeah. I'm gonna shovel for Leos. Yeah. Okay, let's look at your 10 of Wands here. 10 of Wands for Leos. Why is the 10 of Wands there, Spirit? Why is the 10 of Wands? Yeah, here's our 5 of Cups. You've been carrying old sadnesses that, you know, kind of prevented you from being light and energetic and all of this, you know, and even went and affected your investment, your commitments, your everything that represents the King of Pentacles here. Let's look at that 5 of Cups. 5 of Cups. So it might come to the surface of exactly what's in that 5 of Cups. Calls back to the 4 of Cups. And here we have strength. And it is, and of course that can be you, Leo, but it's going to take strength to rise above your programming. And when I say your programming, I mean like the go-to of your brain, of your body. This has been imprinted in your animalistic side, in your body, in your brain. It drew the conclusions that are right there. And strength asks of us to rise above this. She's not like, you know, pushing down the ego, the animalistic side, like, stay where you are. She's actually slowly opening the mouth of the lion because he's surrendering, knowing that this aspect of him knows better, is going to take care. I don't need to protect myself by thinking this and, you know, throwing away things before they happen to make sure I'm not hurt or whatever. Here, these beliefs, holding on to these beliefs and these sadnesses, I cannot be more sad if I'm already, you know, it's like I'm going to keep my parking ticket on my windshield because if the guy passes again, he won't give me another ticket because I already kept the old one that I stick on my windshield. But life doesn't work like that. If I'm still badly parked, I'm gonna receive another ticket on top of the one I had. But there's somewhere our ego thinks that if I hold on to the past sadnesses that hasn't been resolved, that hasn't been forgiven, that hasn't had justice come and, you know, fix it, I can't have something, I'm already prepared for the worst. What was over there? Oh yeah, the Ace of Pentacles. Let's look at the Ace of Pentacles. Ace of Pentacles. I have to be free. Okay. Ace of Pentacles. Woo! All right. That was a jump. So here I have you, King of Pentacles, King of Wands. Here is the 10 of Wands, but at that point we're hoping that it is reversed. You're not gonna hold on to that reality and close yourself up. You're going to invest that Ace of Pentacles. That's going to be your choice here. As long as you hold on to all of this, you cannot see that Ace of Pentacles. You would be closed to it, or you can invest in it. Let's look at that Four of Cups. Woo! All right. Okay. What do we have? Page of Wands, Chariot, the Fool. All right. Five of Wands and the Moon. So, okay, that can be also linked to the Moon that we're gonna have, but because it's it's your full moon in Sagittarius, your fellow fire here, helping you maybe deal with fire. No, you're not fire. Yes, you're fire. What am I saying? And so here, what was creating conflict within you, especially holding on to these things, was because you were holding on to your old water there, in your moon, in your unconscious, even if it's not conscious, but that prevents you, of course, of making that leap of faith that, yes, this is what I want, this is my aspiration, I'm gonna go for it, make moves and so on. If you felt like a heaviness preventing you from being in that fire, in that flow and all of that, it was because of the limit of the Four of Cups. Let's look at the Queen of Swords. Queen of Swords for Leo. Queen of Swords for Leo. Okay, there it is. Yeah, that's the Three of Swords that we have here. And here is the Pope. If you have that in your heart, of course it's handicapping. Of course, when it comes to, the decisions and what I invest myself, what I banish, what I bless, in my discernment, if my vision is filtered by my pains, I will have a very hard time. And here it's like if there's this realization or understanding that's going to come this month that's going to allow you to rise above that. Let's look at that Wheel of Fortune. The Page of Swords is like, wow, I'm understanding something here. I'm understanding everything that is being and why. Page of Swords, Justice, and the Wheel of Fortune. Okay, all right, so that you can start investing yourself. And what do we have here? And finally releasing the conflict, the inner conflict here. Five of Wands, your willpower going all over the place because it cannot take any more, and it has a hard time finding its direction. Where am I going? What's my aspiration? And what do I want to invest? I don't know anymore because I'm carrying so much on my shoulders. This is for the ones of you that are like that. So here with the bunch of Three of Swords, Five of Pentacles, Seven of Swords, and so on here, let's clarify this. Now, this is doing this just because the energy passes from my heart to my hand as I shovel. And he's just tapping into it because he's addicted to energy. All right. And he loves me, of course. But you can see that there's a bit of taking advantage here of the flow that's passing. That's okay. All right, let's clarify this. So we had the Three of Swords and the Five of Pentacles, all of that. Blah, there it is again. Three of Swords, Five of Pentacles, and we had like the, Seven of Swords and the Four of Pentacles. But anyway, all of this, this month you're gonna be like, okay, am I carrying still this heavy baggage that is slowing me down completely and preventing me from actually, chariot, going, aligning with my aspirations and all of that? Two of Wands. That means opening up the new way of doing things. A new path. Leaving the been there, done that. 10 of Wands with a 5 of Cups in it. I've been carrying this. I know exactly what comes out of that. What I can do with this. The heaviness of it and all of that. Now I'm gonna, Page of Wands. Have the courage to go on that new path. What was under? We had, who are you? Oh yeah, the High Priestess. Let's look at that. So this is really something that your soul was talking to you about. Was talking to you about that pentacle here. Hey, you can experience this life on a completely different level here. And your soul was probably yelling to you to drop all of this. Wheel of Fortune, but you had to kind of grasp it and understand it in order for the wheel to turn, for the karmic wheel to turn. And so here you're 10 of Pentacles with the King of Cups. And this is through emotional understanding, emotional groundness, healing, going into your trunk instead of being in the branches of what has happened and my ego and my baggage and my animalistic side and so on. And my reactions and my perception limited from, seeing through everything I've went through. King of Cups. You're restoring your King of Cups here. And here is the, Page of Swords. This is what you're understanding. Ace of Swords. And here I have the 7 of Wands, because you're gonna stop resisting and reacting. It's like if you're gonna make the difference between, okay, all of this is just creating my reactions, and now I can see and understand, so I can actually consciously move the Wheel of Fortune here. There's a rise in consciousness that is happening through that understanding. So I would call that, there's a big letting go. What was your thing last month? I'm just gonna check here. Leo, last month. What was your thing? Oh, the devil was getting out. Wow. The devil was getting out. And now you're gonna release the baggage he gave you. So I'm gonna call this release. And on this, my beautiful Leos, I'm gonna give you all my love and light. And thank you for watching and sharing and commenting. If you want a private reading, the description is below. You write to me below in the plus section under the video. You write to me, I write to you back. There will never be a phone number in the comment section. If you see that, it's not me. And apart from that, thank you for the ones of you who gave donations. It helps more than you think. And of course I do a little ceremony at the new moons. So there's one on the 30th of May, which you're probably gonna get this video after, and the next one while the meteorite shower comes down, and the next one will be around the 29th of June for the new moon in Cancer. So on this, my beautiful Leos, all my love and light, and I'll see you next month. Namaste.